On to section 4 of module 6. Concept reinforcement. We have a little bit of matching here. And we're going to do a few of these down here as well. So let's first do 1 through 6. I think we'll have everyone do that. And then we'll have you do 7 through 10. Everybody. So let's get started. We'll pause. We can check the work, see how you've done. Now, as we look at number 1, log base 7 of 20, notice what they've done is they've taken that 20 and brought it into its two factors, 5 times 4. So then when they wrote it as a product in logarithms, we add exponents. So this one was a little tricky. For letter F here, we have the log base 7, where our 4 is the exponent, and by the rule, we move exponents in front of log. So this is one of the first steps in converting. Now, for letter A here, we have log base 7, but it's 5 over 4. How do we show division or fractions? And the key is we use subtraction. So again, excellent resource of things to do. In number 4, as we look at log base 7 of 7, now in order to get, or when you see this relationship here, it's always going to be a 1, because 7 to the first power is 7. And that's a technique we're going to use in a number of places in our next 2 lessons. And our last one here it is written out, and we're looking sort of the opposite of what we see here in number 1, where 5 and a 6 multiplied give us the 30. So they were a little tricky, but again, not too bad. Now what we'd like you to do is to show these as equivalent expressions, that is a sum of logarithms. So anytime we have multiplication, this is going to indicate addition here. Now if we had any divisions or fractions, that would have indicated subtraction. So take a moment to write out, if we haven't already, 7 through 10. And all of these would follow this pattern. Log base 3 of 81 plus log base 3 of 27. And they're all the same. Okay, looking at number 19, this one's a little interesting, as well as 17, we could do either one, as well as 21. But here we have an exponent of our value, which is the answer, Where do we put exponents? In front. So the 8 will go there. Where do we put the exponent? In front. It'll go as 1/3. Where do we put the exponent? In front, as a -3. Okay. Now, for these that are in fraction form, when we write them out, it would be log base 2, 25. But now to indicate that this is division, we now put subtraction sign, log base 2 of 13. Now, if you see something like this, it gets converted back to this. And 25 is done in a similar way. Okay, we'll wrap this up now.